my side is pretty similar, of course, but a little bit different at the same time. So one point that Dee didn't bring up was that we actually met in about 2013, 2014. It was kind of like on the go. I don't really remember much of it. She's the one who actually told me about it. So I was in the same exact program. I was doing athletic training back then when I first got to college with her now brother-in-law. He was in the program as well, and we had all of our classes together. And we hung out, you know, outside of classes. We would play basketball together, and we studied together as well. So there was one day after class, he wanted to go get some lunch with her sister and a group of their friends.
Which we did often. We like to eat even in college. I don't think that ever changes.
I don't think that will change. But so I went to go get lunch with him, and just so happened she was in the group, and that was that. So fast forward about 4 years later, and I start working at the job that I'm at now. And I was there for maybe about 2 or 3 months, and one day I walk into the office one morning and I see her sister. I was like, what are you doing here? She ended up being on the same team that I was at work. So during that time, for about that week or two, I was getting to know her better. And one day she says to me, I want you to meet my sister. I was like, I'm good. Because during that time, I was pretty much anti-relationships.
Anti-love, anti-relationships, anti-humans who were of the female form. It
wasn't that bad. I was just happy.
Really?
I was happy with where I was.
He was happy being single. And
yes,
so was I.
Yes, I was very happy being single.
And you came in and just changed that. No, I'm playing.
I mean, I did, but you did the same thing for me.
Yeah, I got it.
But
aww.
Anyways, I didn't want any, girl coming in. I didn't know she was gonna be crazy or anything like that. So I didn't want to chance it. So she starts saying all this great stuff about her. She's like, she's smart, she's beautiful, she's mature, she's this and that. And I'm like, of course she's gonna say that about her. She's hyping her up. And I was basically
was she wrong though? Was she wrong though?
She wasn't wrong.
She was right on.
She was on point.
Yeah. Okay. So that's all I wanted to hear. Yeah.
So anyways, she basically is trying to convince me, like, I just think y'all would be really good friends. Yeah, I was like, okay, sure. So I go home, after work that day, and I remember, getting back to my apartment, and I was just thinking to myself, like, I don't know. I mean, I wonder what she looks like. So the next day I come back into work, and I asked for some photos, and she gave me her phone and was showing me some photos, and I was just like, yo, she is bad. I was like, she looks good. So
but looks fade. It's what's on the inside that matters. You can be bomb on the outside and have a horrible personality or just a horrible outlook, and nobody wants to be around that. You need substance. You can't just be icing, walking around looking like icing with no substance. And I think that's what's the problem. It's okay to be bomb. It's okay to want to look your best and everything, but just make sure what's on the inside really matters, and what's on the inside is enough. So
with me, that didn't really, like, yes, I thought her photos were great, but I'm the complete opposite. I don't take very good photos. So
you take horrible photos. Oh my gosh.
I am not a very photogenic
You're not photogenic.
Person. I've gotten better over the years. So I've gotten better.
You're better over the months, cause you glowed up.
Okay, I gotten better over the months.
But he takes horrible.
I do.
Goodness, so, I've never ever seen.
Whoa, dang, okay. Anyways, you're about to take it to another level. I wasn't sure if her photos were, if she only looked good in photos.
He wasn't sure if it was catfish, guys.
Pretty much, I didn't know if it was catfish. So, every guy that's watching this, and pretty sure all those girls too, you can look at a girl's photo and she can look completely different than what she looks like in real life.
Yes.
I see it often.
Photoshop, makeup, doing too much with the makeup. I love makeup, but you have to know when there's too much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or, with the guys coloring in their beat. No, stop. Coloring their beat.
Maybe, I don't know. I mean, clearly I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
your
have
beard
that
doesn't
problem.
connect.
It doesn't.
Oh,
I just
my
have.
gosh.
I just have that, killer goatee.
That struggle, it just started to come in.
No, I've had a goatee since we met.
It's gotten a little thicker.
Anyways, back to what I was saying. I didn't know if that's how she looked in real life. So, of course, I mean, as any wise man would do,
he wants to see if it was a setup.
I agreed to the arrangement. So, I was going home that following weekend, so we scheduled something 2 weeks later.
Mm-hmm.
And that's whenever we went out to that Japanese restaurant. And whenever I met her, we introduced ourselves. She was like, "Hi, I'm V," and I was like, "Hi, I'm D."
Corny with it. All
and right. I was smooth.
Like crunchy peanut butter. Go on.
That's a corny joke.
No, it's not.
Anyways, so I was just basically trying to,
copy me.
Not copy you.
Emulate me. Be like me.
I was just trying to spice things up, I guess you can say.
With what, salt?
I was trying to spice. Your jokes are whack today. Your jokes are so whack. But let me tell my story, please.
I'm sorry.
So you're messing me up. You're messing up my groove, man.
What groove?
We end up going to get some food. Had a great conversation. I remember we were pretty much talking about the most random stuff. Like, we were even talking about savings, y'all. Like, it was just savings. We were talking about our faith. We talked about a lot.
Yeah.
So going into that meeting, I myself also was not expecting anything from it. I had no idea what she even thought of me. I mean, I assumed that she could have been interested in me because she did agree to meet up.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, looks aren't everything to
They're
me.
not.
I mean, in my mind, you have to at least be attracted to the person.
Yeah.
So that's kind of like the first step.
Which we both were.
Yeah, for sure.
But I didn't let him know.
She didn't let me know for a while.
Not till months later.
Pretty much. So, anyways, when we started off, we didn't start off with the intent of like really talking.
No.
It was more so.
There was no intention.
Mm-mm.
There was nothing.
We were strictly just friends. So that was pretty much that. And the more we got to know each other, I think the more we liked each other.
Mm-hmm.
So, and the more feelings started to grow, whatever.
Like I said, it was from the most organic way possible. Like, the vibes were 100% authentic. When I say vibe, it's like the energy between us. Like, it was not awkward. It was not weird. And I think sometimes when you go into something like that, I don't want to say arrangement, but if you go into something like that, it can be weird.
So I remember we had great conversation. I also knew she was interested because she was initiating some conversation as well. So it wasn't one-sided where I was talking about something and she didn't want to talk to me anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So I know we were talking about church and what church I go to, what church she goes to,
mm-hmm.
and I asked her if she wanted to go to church with me the next day. And
I was apprehensive. Because at the time I was tired.
Either way, I gave her my phone so she could put her information in there.
You were too smooth with that.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
You were too smooth.
You just said smooth.
No. You're too smooth with how you just described it. You forgot to mention the part you were nervous.
You've already mentioned that.
No. You have to mention it to further emphasize. So what are you talking about? He was
smooth.
Shaking while you giving me the phone, like.
Okay, it wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Anyways, yes, I was nervous.
Substance.
Look at her. Who wouldn't be nervous?
Okay.
Who wouldn't be nervous?
Now you're gassing me. Okay, go on.
I can't give this woman a compliment without getting brownie points or gassing her. Just take the compliment.
Thank you.
I get her number. She puts in my phone. I send her a text. I end up going home. I end up texting her whenever I got home, and we pretty much were texting throughout the night. Fell asleep and
still woke up to a text.
Yes.
A text from the night before and a good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Showing his cards early.
That's how you're supposed to do it, y'all. Anyways, we end up going to church. Of course, it was about relationships. It was kind of weird. We went and got some food afterwards, got some lunch. We went home after that. I went to my place. She went to hers and started texting more. And pretty much every single day since then, we have talked about something.
There hasn't been
a day where we haven't talked.
Stop in communication, even though we may have our disagreements, because we're human like anybody else. We still like get in contact with each other. So I think, I don't know, I feel like if we had come in each other's life earlier, it would not have.
Oh no.
Lord have mercy.
Oh no.
No. So timing is everything. Like,
the timing for this was absolutely perfect.
Absolutely perfect, absolutely random, absolutely not expected. Like the saying where things come or things happen when you least expected resonates with this whole relationship.
Oh, for sure. No
like,
doubt.
God was like, I'm gonna make this happen. Because we feel like it's God ordained.
Yeah, I mean, I really do believe it is God ordained.
So it's just been one of those things, like God has taken us on a hilarious joyride. Because if you told me that
the whole ride wasn't joyful though.
What? It was.
Before we met?
Oh well, before we met, we had our separate lives.
Yes. Oh, but definitely, I mean, whenever we met,
it's been one of the funniest joyrides ever. At that point, like I don't want to say I was anti-relationships, but I was so focused on my life, I didn't expect to be in a relationship. I didn't go into this arrangement or this meeting expecting anything out of it. I just thought it was like, hey, networking. You know someone, like, you know, that could, whatever, I'll keep an ear out for you, whatever the case is. So I didn't expect it. That's what I'm saying. It was 100%.
I wasn't expecting it either. I mean, of course I did. I thought she was beautiful. But I had no idea what her personality was like.
Same.
Whenever I did meet her, she was straight-faced, didn't really have much of an expression.
Which is a defense mechanism.
I was like...
It's tough sometimes it can be tough for us shy girls to, like, break out of our shell. So we have this defense mechanism to protect us. Just in case we go out of our shell, it can be awkward. It could be frightening. Like,
it's understandable.
That's just my personality. And I've heard that I've been intimidating before. It's not that I mean it. I'm not a mean person, at least. But it's just shy. Being shy and reserved, and that's...
So, anyways, that's pretty much how we met. I think we've come a very, very long way.
Yeah.
Very long way. So, I couldn't be any happier. I am so glad that we did meet, and we do have this story. And there's more to this story that we want to share. I would say there's, you know, different levels to it, but yeah, at least for right now, I guess you could say this was maybe part 1 of how we met. We'll probably share the other
elements.
Yeah,
or juice.
Yeah, the other juice, the other aspects of how we met in a future video. And I think that one y'all probably be pretty shocked. Yeah. To say the least.
That is going to be an interesting one, but
yes, but that's later on down the road.
Later on.
Thank you guys for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, please do so. Please. Right here. And
click the bell.
Yeah, click the bell.
So you know every time we upload.
Exactly. And also like this video if you liked it. If you didn't like it,
still like it.
Like it.
Because we watching you.
That is creepy. But so if you like this video, you know, please give it a thumbs up, and please share this video with your friends. So family and friends. So we appreciate all of you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next one. We plan on definitely posting some videos pretty frequently. Some fire content. Yes, we're going to post some fire content, y'all. So, but once again, thank you for watching, and have a great day.
Bye, guys.
Bye.